This is Dwayne Kessy. I am doing my presentation on professional dispositions. One of the things that makes up the role of a teacher is supporting learning. And you do this by many ways. You support learning by having a maintained, controlled classroom environment, by encouraging and modeling students' behavior and modeling the education that you're providing and the seriousness and how much value you put on it. You do improving planning and processing and practice by constantly upgrading your lesson plans, your planning, your general teaching and subject matter in the classroom to make sure that your learners are actually getting what you're putting out, that they're learning what you want to, and you're maintaining your goals. And another way to do this is through collaboration. You talk to your peers, you talk to your other teachers, even in different subject matters, and find out what's working for them, what's not. Model after some of the things, model after the successes, and learn from the failures. You increase professionalism by continuing your own education. So if you don't put a value on your education, how do you ask your learners to put a value on their education? If you combine this all, it gives learners a complete experience, and it shows that you value education as much as you're encouraging them to value education. Now, current dispositions that I possess, sorry, I have to keep looking at my notes. I am sensitive to individual learning and social needs. I am a type of person that is very active. I stay out there. I put myself out there for the kids. I do all kinds of stuff at the current school that I work at. I'm the yearbook photographer. I coach baseball. I had four kids that went through the school, so everybody knows me. So I'm friendly, caring. I know majority of the kids by their name, which in a high school environment, not many teachers can say that. Doesn't matter what grade level, I've had experience with all of them. So knowing that you are known, respected, and having the learners or students know that you actually care is a big thing. I'm also I've also been referred to as the mayor of Normandy because everybody comes up and says hi. They're all, hi, Mr. Kessy, hi, Mr. Kessy, hi, Mr. Kessy, and always fist bumps, high fives in the hallway. But this adds to a positive nature to the entire school, and it's something that I really believe in. You have to care, you have to show, you have to put yourself out there, and that's one of the things that I really think will help me be a great teacher in the future. I've learned through substitute teaching and being in the school that kids will give you respect if you're genuine, if you actually care, if you're not just there for a paycheck, you're there for them. And that's kind of what I bring to the table when I'm in the building. I enjoy being around it. I've had many jobs in life, and never did I think that I would become or want to become a teacher. But it is the most fulfilling thing that I've ever done. My father told me a long time ago that if you do what you love, you'll never actually work. And that's what I want to do. Now, when dealing with students, you're going to realize that you do have some biases. Things do come up. I'll give you one of mine is I had a young lady who we would converse all the time. We would talk in class, talk in the hallway, and just got a sense of knowing her. And she kept coming in late to school. I mean, sometimes it would be like an hour late, hour and 15 minutes late to school. And I just kind of said, hey, you're a smart kid. Why don't you get up earlier? Why don't you just come to school when you're supposed to. And she said, okay, Mr. Cussy, I'm going to tell you something. She says, I ride 2 buses to get here. And this month my family didn't have the money to buy the bus pass. So I've been walking almost 6 miles to get to school. And let me tell you, it was probably one of the most eye-opening experiences I've ever had with a student, because I never even thought that anybody could not have the same financial situation as me. How does that happen? I mean, you know it's out there, but when it's right in front of you, you just don't realize it. So I ended up getting her some help and got her into a program that would pay for her bus pass, so that wasn't an issue anymore. But it really opened my eyes, and it made me more sensitive to not having predispositions to, oh, everybody's like this, everybody's like that. And you're going to have biases. It's going to happen. It just does. But what you have to do is incorporate that into what you're doing. Make it part of you. Make yourself better by knowing that you have these things and work on them. You can't deny it. You can't hide it. So you just work with it. In the future, I think I would make an excellent teacher because I care. I put myself out there. And that's it. I want the kids to be better. Thank you very much for listening.